Since we just got here into Cancer season, starting on June the 20th, let's talk about the sign of Cancer. Just a little bit, just a little taste. I'm Jennifer Lakshmi Dove of Dove Light Astrology, and Cancer is a cardinal sign. The signs, the zodiac signs, have something called modes. So a sign is either a cardinal sign, it is a fixed sign, or it is a mutable sign. And Cancer is a cardinal sign, like Aries, Libra, and Capricorn. Cancer initiates a new season in the circle of life, in the circle of the year, the cycle of the year. Cancer in the Northern Hemisphere indicates summer. Summer is here. Cancer is the fourth house in astrology. It's the fourth sign in astrology. So if you know your astrology chart, remember that we all have Cancer energy in our charts. Whether we are Cancer sun, moon, or rising, doesn't matter. We all have all 12 signs, all 12 energies as part of our astrology map, and Cancer is one of them. So you want to look, if you know your chart, and see where Cancer lives in your astrology chart. So it is the fourth house. You can look at what planets are in your fourth house, and you can look at what planets are in Cancer, whatever house Cancer is in your chart. Okay. Is the fourth house, like I said, it's the fourth sign. It brings in the summer. It is symbolized by a crab. And that is sort of like the flavor of Cancer in general. It is a water sign, so it is deeply emotional. It is the first time that we get to experience water and what emotional water energy is like as we move through the astrological year. Because the first sign is Aries, which is fire. Second sign, Taurus, earth. Third sign, Gemini, which we just moved through, is an air sign. And now we're taking everything that we just learned in those first three cycles, the first three signs of the astrological year, everything we learned and experienced, and we're taking it within. Cancer sign invites us to go inside and feel what we're feeling and to get in touch with those feelings, to name them and to express them. And I was talking about the symbol of the crab. Well, Cancer signs can be intuitive, highly intuitive, also introverted, maybe an extroverted introvert, but they tend to need a place where they can go that feels safe, like their little shell. You know, if they're a crab, think about a crab. The body of a crab is so sensitive and so soft and open to the world that it needs a shell to cover it, to keep it safe. Well, Cancer energy is kind of like that. It can retreat when it needs privacy, when it needs downtime, when it needs to regroup. It needs its own space. It needs its own room. It needs a room of her own, like Virginia Woolf said. And Cancers go through the world with their feelings like on the surface. And when they're young, speaking from experience, because my son is in the fourth house of my chart, I'll share that. When Cancer signs are young, they think everyone feels like them. They think everyone feels life to the depth that they feel it. Cancer signs can be totally devastated by the harshness of the world, by the cruelness of war, by the shock, that happens daily when you read the news. And so for Cancers, I always suggest to, modulate your connection with the news, to modulate the news, and to also modulate what you watch on television, what you read. Be very, very, kind of discerning about what you allow into your emotional space, into your home, which is your emotional space, into your heart, into your body, into your nervous system. Be very, very discerning. Because just like a crab has that shell that protects it from the environment, and I was talking about how cancers need to retreat. Well, they need their home. Their home is their shell, their house, their apartment, their trailer, whatever it is, their beach hut, whatever it is, their hotel room. They are going to show up and make it feel like home to them. So they're bringing their candle, their blankets, their favorite books, and making their environment cozy so that they can relax and discharge their nervous system. I'm thinking of, I have quite a few Cancers in my life, Cancer sun signs, who I just adore, and Cancer moon signs. They are the most nurturing and mothering people you're ever going to meet. They know how to make you feel at home in their home or wherever you are in the world with them. That is the high road of Cancer, to bring that nurturing energy to others, to be an open channel for that mothering and nurturing energy, whether that Cancer is a man or a woman or whatever energy they're expressing. There's a motherliness to it. There's a gentleness to it and a nurturing to it. The lower road of Cancer, it's passive aggressive energy, is a stinging, it's sort of like Scorpio, kind of stinging energy. They know where your soft spots are, and they don't hesitate to take a swipe at them. That's the lower road, but the high vibration of Cancer is a completely different thing. It is open to life. I just made our Monday video and I was talking about being open to the mystery of life, trusting in the mystery of life. That's the essence of Cancer energy. They receive information, they feel it, and then they express it however their mode of expression is. And I'll just share a fun fact about Cancers. Well, first I want to say, like, Cancer's goal in life is to be that nurturer to themselves first, okay? Because the high road of Cancer is nurturing motherling energy, but not to the point of depleting your own energy. That's a huge differentiation there. Can't even get the word out. Nurturing others, but you got to nurture yourself first. You've got to take care of your emotions first. You've got to release your nervous system first. You've got to meditate, do yoga, or whatever it is, walk, swim, to release, to discharge, so that you do have enough in your cup to fill, to give to others, to overflow to others. And a fun fact about Cancers is that they do, I already said this, but they do create home wherever they are. They create little altars in their hotel rooms. They'll set up, they'll bring in flowers and they'll bring their special pillow with them and their blankets and their books and make everything super cozy and make sure everyone is warm and make sure everyone's got gloves in the wintertime and has everything they need. And I'm thinking of my dog, actually, because dogs do express their sun sign energy. My dog, Freya, was born on the Cancer new moon in 2021. And this dog she just needs a lot of beds, okay? She just does. And she moves from one bed to the other all around my home all day long, bringing her blanket with her, or digging up her blankets to make it perfect, absolutely perfect bed. And then when she's done laying in that bed, she goes to the next one, does the same thing over and over again. So what are the Cancer folks in your life like? Let me know in the comments how this vibes with you, how this resonates with you. I absolutely adore Cancer energy. And yeah, I want to invite us all to get in touch with the part of us that feels. Fourth house means the first time that we are invited to take what we learned in Aries season, Taurus, and Gemini seasons and take it to an internal level so that we can really feel our way through what's happening in our life, what we are learning, what we're experiencing, so that we can get ready to express it out forward once we get into Leo season. So this is Jennifer. I'm Jennifer, Jennifer Lakshmi Dove of Dove Light Astrology. Leave me a comment here on the video, and I love hearing from you all. Don't forget to subscribe, and while you're here, take a look at the other videos that I've linked here for you, and I will see you again soon.